Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Good morning. Good afternoon.
Hey, I'm just curious, what landscapes do you guys use, or where do I find out which ones so I can make sure I've loaded them?
Well, we're flying Cafe Creme today, which we do on Sundays these days, and that's got a special one that's Cypress, but it's spelled like, what is it spelled like, Tim? CHR something? It's a number
Yeah,
two.
CHY.
But normally AA3 is what the Chin Chin people use, is where we are most of the time.
Okay, so today's is, um, sorry, I have to bring up the updater to see what it's going to take to download.
It took me a minute for it to download and actually install. That was it. And I don't have the best connection. It's a 2. It's a Condor 2 landscape.
Oh, it's a Condor3 landscape. Okay.
And it's by, what is that, CI, what is his name? CI, SE something.
Hi, guys.
Oh, CHYPRE.
That
Is
sounds
the
good.
landscape?
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, all.
Hi, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Good day, everyone.
Hi, Doug.
Hi, Doug.
Now, you need to turn the LX off if you're going to fly this today, because unless you went and somehow found a scenery for that area, you're going to have to use the
No, I
standard
don't
one.
fly with the LX. So.
Okay. Standard computer time for me today.
Oh my God, what will we do, Bruce?
I don't know.
By the way, I'm looking at the Condor server and it looks like it's an AA3. Are we flying somewhere else today?
Yeah, on Sundays we tend to do the Cafe Creme. I was telling people yesterday, I guess you missed it. Sorry about that. Some of us anyway are going to fly the Cypress. It's a Condor 2 landscape. Takes about a minute to download and install. It's like got a real weird name that I keep forgetting. It's CHR or something.
Yeah,
CHYPRE.
yeah, I got that downloaded. I'm just not sure where to pick up Cafe Cream. Is it on the actual Condor server?
Oh yeah.
The Cafe Cream server's up.
Okay, it might take a minute there because I've got the server up already. I guess it takes a minute to refresh, but I'll be playing with you guys today for sure.
Let's see if it loaded properly. You're right, the scenery or the landscape didn't take long.
I put the IP for the server in the chat there. It's a good one to have in your multiplayer because I have a feeling on Sundays, at least some of us are going to be flying this for a while. Knowing old Elliot, I think he's going to keep doing what he's doing.
Okay, I'll do that. I just, looks like it just came up here.
Okay, you can fly 15-meter or anything.
Yeah, unlimited wing loading. So load it up, whatever it is.
That's interesting. There's no high start penalty.
It won't let you start. It won't start. That's a problem with the way they spec things. I have experience with US soaring, and that he always uses that. It's a bug if you ask me. And unfortunately, it's going to be kind of bombastic. Hopefully a better deal than Tchin Tchin.
Oh, my trees are all white.
Yeah, so are mine. It's winter time in Cyprus.
But it only snows on trees.
Those trees are really a screen. Uh-oh. It's one of those airstrips, hey, Mike?
Crosswind got me.
Some of them just kind of grab you and throw you back and forth, you know. Statistically, sometimes, other times not.
Just start with full right aileron and apply some left rudder. It works.
Left rudder, not right rudder, huh?
Oh, definitely left rudder on this thing.
So God, this is a good learning for me. So if the wind's coming hard from the right, you use a left rudder.
Yeah, that's because your vertical stab is going to start acting like a weathercock and wanting your nose to go right. That's why you need the left rudder.
That was a terrible takeoff.
My God, I've been doing this wrong the whole time in this. I'd have to sit down and think about the physics of that.
Amazing you're still alive.
Yeah? Yeah, it does not look good. I think this is one of those airstrips that grabs you.
Yeah, it is bumpy as well.
Yeah, you got the wind plus it grabbing you. Well, I've always done these things with the full flaps to get off the ground as soon as possible. You don't want those wheels off the ground, which is probably the wrong way too, but that's the way I've always done this Condor stuff. Today I want to get off the ground. There's another fail. Oh God.
Yeah, I just got turfed off the server here. I'm going to try and get back on before we're over.
So I kind of do the opposite of the way the plane is. The plane wants to go some way, and I'm kind of pushing the rudder in the opposite way every time, huh? Of what I would think.
Exactly right. Yeah. If you think about the dynamics of it, if you got a wind coming from right to left across your nose, the tail is going to act like a weather vane, and it's going to cause your nose to turn right.
Yeah.
And that's what you're trying to counteract.
And also
It was
with the L1, you want to dip the right wing into the wind so it doesn't
I
get
did
lifted.
both. Thank you. I did full left rudder, and I gave it a bunch of right aileron, like you guys said. It was great. What a learning.
Exactly what would happen in real life.
I once
I'll be damned.
you did it again, Mike.
Yeah, just as I thought I was lifting off the ground.
I would do full flaps, man. Get off the ground as soon as you can.
I thought you were supposed to do negative flaps because you have better aileron authority.
In real life, you do.
It's better. How much better? How does that compare to getting your butt off the ground when it's trying to take you away?
You get better roll control at a slower speed with negative flap, Bruce. What the negative flap does is it actually ports the air outboard towards your ailerons, and that allows a little more airflow going over the aileron to be able to control it. Now, some aircraft you really need to do that. There's some other types you don't. I don't know anything about the JS3, whether it works that way or not, but in others it certainly does.
Is it a 10% thing, or is it a 50% thing, or loss of control?
I don't know anything about the JS3, and I don't even know if that's programmed in here on Condor, but anybody who's got flapped high-performance aircraft that I've ever flown with or flown alongside works well. And even in my 135, believe it or not, I actually do get slightly better roll control. On my 135, it's like
I
maybe
believe you.
5
Totally.
to 10% at the very most, but it sure helps.
Yeah, I concur with that. That's what I was trained. Negative flaps for the initial roll, and as soon as you got close to flying speed, you bring the flaps in to get you off the ground.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, you're going to come off from my experience, I know it doesn't take into account this stuff, but you're going to get your wheels off the ground a heck of a lot faster if you've got full flaps down. On a day like this, it might be worth it.
Yeah, maybe in Condor, Bruce, but in reality, you're getting an aircraft off the ground when it's got very low roll control, and gusts
Could be bad.
like this. Yeah, you want to be on the ground a little longer to get that.
Yeah, I got you.
Speed.
I got you.
I don't know who mentioned it earlier, but once you do have some kind of aileron authority, then you go back to normal flap.
I got you. Very interesting.
Now watch me botch this takeoff up after I take off after Mike.
Mine was great. I was really happy about it. I can see why you would want to counter the weather vaning of the rear and why the left works.
Son of a...
We got 8 minutes, over 8 minutes left, so.
Set my flaps and realized they weren't moving at all, and it's because my throttle quadrant got disconnected moving stuff around yesterday, so I wouldn't have noticed that.
That could be a problem.
All in Condor, I have 3 different setups that I need to move things around, and I'm continually getting stuff misconnected.
Oh, that was sporty.
Did you get off the ground?
Yes, I did.
Good for you.
I've also found on these really tricky ones, external view is easier to control.
Interesting.
So I hit F2 and then I take off and switch back to F1. Now, we'll see if I can actually manage to get off the ground here.
I've flown 2 different races, series type races, without flap control, at least for part of the race. It's not fun. One of them, it was in L.
Funny, I once flew a race with my LX nav not showing anything. I was basically heading into prayer.
Yeah, I got off, and boy, I had to turn off auto rudder and use the joystick's twist for the rudder. And I don't think I would have made it if I were sitting in the cockpit.
Yeah, takeoff like that, there's no place for auto rudder, man. You'd be all over the place.
Yeah, because what you need to do with the ailerons would give the exact opposite rudder input that you need.
Yeah, you need to cross control, and that's not a good thing in a crosswind, that's for sure. Kind of makes me wonder how these guys who fly air coups fly these things without rudder pedals.
I once landed an Astia in a 50 knot crosswind, 90 degrees. That was
Holy
quite unnerving. Yeah, I was crapping down at a 40-degree angle and got it straightened out just before I touched down, not to break the wheel. But on the roll-off, of course, I couldn't keep it away from the wind. It turned up into the wind. But I managed to brake before the fence.
Conditions like that, you might as well just land across the runway.
Yeah.
It's like the old joke of landing and saying, man, that was one hell of a short runway, but look how wide it is.
Yeah.
Well, guys, here we are in Cyprus. Different scenery.
Yeah, yet another island scenery with one mountain range in the middle, it seems.
Well, one end, yeah. One whole end is full. The other is a plain. Very interesting. I don't see like a border going down the middle of it for, the 2 countries. The Cypriots and the Turks.
Finally got off the ground.
Yay!
Well done, Mike.
Hallelujah.
What was the trick this time?
I think the rough runway is a statistical thing myself. But the wind is there all the time.
Condor 2 sceneries that are converted to Condor 3, don't they default to some like rough runway, that a setting that's only available in 3? I think this is a problem for a lot of Condor 2 sceneries that are converted.
I made sceneries for Condor 2, and you can flatten out the area around the runway. So it's just laziness.
Good luck, everybody.
Yeah, good luck all.
Good luck all.
Good luck, all.
Good luck. I'm thermaling on the edge of the start, so you're going to see me start about 10 times.
We'll wish you good luck every time.
Don't forget your bugs, my friends.
And your landing gear.
Yeah, don't have the computer reminding me today.
What was the maximum start speed again? 250?
Max, E&E.
Yeah, well, not
Everything's
quite.
zeroed out. Everything's zeroed out on penalty.
Oh, so no penalty. Okay. I saw the speed, but I thought maybe there was a penalty also. All right, VNE it is then.
I mean, 250, you can do that. Doesn't hurt either, you know.
I'm going to be looking like Mark.
It was nice. I got above the top of it after like the second or third turn, so I didn't have too many restarts.
Oh, was it that good?
It wasn't a bad thermal. I didn't make any effort to maximize it, and I was averaged over 3.
Well, that was a close one. I just about ripped my wings off going through the start gate. And it's starting to getting into a little bit of flutter just as I hit it.
Perfect.
That's the way to do it. Yep.
That would have scared the absolute crap out of me in real life, boys.
Good luck, Mark.
Thank you. Yeah, that was my real start.
Yeah, I saw you.
Hey, Doug.
Hey. very first time I've flown this JS3, man, it's a real rocket ship as well.
Oh, you've never flown it?
Well, I've flown the 18 version, the 18 meter, never the 15.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
you know, you get it.
15 meter, fully wet. This thing wants to go.
Oh yeah, I could see that. Yeah, it's one of those never in my lifetime kind of sailplanes, but holy smokes, what a beauty.
I saw there was a JS3 18 for sale on Wings and Wheels for only $300,000.
Yeah, I saw that as well. That's a good $300,000 more. Too rich for me.
Hey, Mark, buy 2 of them. Give me one.
Yeah, well, I was thinking about that. I want to get one painted in these Save Ukraine colors. So, yeah, I would need 2, probably.
Buy a 6-pack, then we can all get one.
Yeah, we'll base them all in Namibia. How about that?
Really strong thermal there if anybody needs it.
Yeah, I'm off to your left. I saw you zooming through it, though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm. It's too close to cloud base for me to take it, although it was over 6 now.
I think I saw very low variations, so you probably don't have to be too picky about thermals.
I didn't even look. What's cloud-based today?
Unfortunately, I didn't pin the specs. I lost them, so can't tell.
I think it's about 2K.
Yeah, I'm at 6,900 feet and just hit the wispies. Looks like it would be a neat ridge line off to the right. I mean, we're not going to get a chance to fly it, but that looks like it would be a fun one to try.
Well, it worked on Condor 2. I'm not sure about Condor 3.
Hey, Bruce, coming in just underneath you.
Yeah, cool. 5.5 nano.
I like it.
Wide. What's not too wide?
Come on in, Rick. The water's warm.
I'm going to be that kid who does a cannonball, splashes everybody, and leaves, and goes barreling right through the middle of it.
I wouldn't expect that, but thanks.
Don't forget your bugs.
Oh, I just did that, thanks.
I forgot. First time I've done them since I got into this simulation.
Interesting. Bruce goes out into the blue and Doug went left. Stay under the clouds.
So there are gentlemen, you know that I have the Greek accent, I have the Greek heritage, my parents are Greek, they have all that, you know that, eh?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
nice,
speak Greek.
Carlos.
No, seriously, I am a Greek extract.
Oh, nice.
We are actually...
And come to my,
Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
yes, I was going to tell you, you come to my restaurant, you have the uzaki, and I make you really good feces on the barbecue. I rub the feces with the oregano and the olive oil and the lemon, and it is a very tasty feces.
Oh, I would like a chicken souvlaki.
Okay, you can have the souvlaki, but the feces is much better.
Okay.
Good accent.
I used to tease my dad like that. Like, I mean, he had the off-the-boat Greek accent. Well, I mean, he was off the plane, but anyway. Yeah, I was teasing him about that. And he was an industrial engineer working with a lot of different materials. And I used to teach him and ask him to pronounce sheet metal. Imagine.
Yeah, there's some sounds are not in the toolbox of certain people, certain nationalities.
So
Well,
this,
that's why I was going about the feces there.
it's a big city, Nicosia.
That's the capital. I've never been to Nicosia. I've been to Larnaca, which is to the south of us over here. Beautiful
Okay.
coastal city.
I was designing a voice coil motor for a hard disk, and I had a boss that was Chinese, and he always called the coil Koyer.
Yeah, L's and R's are hard for Asian accents in general.
Always made me laugh.
Imagine if you tried to talk Chinese, Bruce.
I would try. I'd go out on the production line sometimes, and I'd say like, was it "Ni hai," and they'd just laugh at me. The little girls would sit there and laugh at me.
Yeah, I had a Japanese minor in college, and then every time I've talked to like a real Japanese person, they tell me I speak like a female, which makes sense because all of my Japanese teachers were females. But apparently I picked up some very female mannerisms in my Japanese speak.
I think Chinese is one of those where if you emphasize different syllables or there's inflections are different, you get different meanings.
Yeah. Mandarin and Cantonese are both phonetic. Or, intonated, I mean.
Man, a lot of sink on the way to the turn point.
Yeah, the blue holes are all very, very sinky.
Oh, I'm getting a little lift under the cloud, though, so that's nice.
It's a good thing.
Sadly, this one weakened a lot, Tim.
Oh, sorry. It was very good.
Yeah, well, now it's dropped off below 5 netto even.
Oh my
Bummer.
God. A waste of time, huh? Below 5 netto?
I'm getting a little more here, but
I'm embarrassed I'm even going to be coming over here to bump it.
boy, Doug, you're eating my lunch today.
Yeah, that first leg when Doug diverted to the left and Bruce, you went to the right, Doug just followed a really nice cloud street, and I saw him getting higher and higher and higher.
Yeah. You know, it seems so far out of the way to me. You know, and I did join the clouds not that far further on, but it did make a difference.
Yeah, replace 1 minute of +2 with -2, and that adds up.
Yeah. Well, I'm paying the price.
Usually, though, in stronger conditions, you don't want to divert as much. So that's the logic is strong.
Well, I'm just throwing blind darts out there, guys. I'm trying to see where the darkest clouds are, and I'm going for them. I don't know if that's really working too well.
I've gone through a couple of blue holes, and I think I lose ground every time I do. I'm going through one right now.
Question, guys: when you guys are dolphining on the GS315 and you slow down to pick up altitude, are you actually going to like flap 2 and flap 3 when you do that, or you just keep it clean?
I usually dropped up. Yeah, I change flaps. I change flaps a little bit ahead of what the schedule would say. But actually, I've started not dolphining as much on really strong days.
By not dolphining, you still slow down a little, I guess.
I slow down a bit, but I usually like slow down to the bottom of whatever flap range I'm in. Like today, I'm slowing down to kind of at the bottom of the 1 to 2 split. But I'm not dolphining super aggressively. Actually, that's a bit of a lie. There were a couple of times I dolphined aggressively. I guess it's like, it depends on if I know I'm going to be climbing or not. If I know I'm going to be climbing sometime soon, I won't bother with dolphining. Like here, I see Tim circling, so I'm probably just going to go as fast as I can right to where Tim is.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the same thing. I don't know where you are in relation to me, but...
I'm at your 7 or 8 o'clock, about the same altitude.
Okay. Well, if I'm anywhere near you, I'm obviously doing pretty good.
Well, you got way ahead of me. You and Bruce were together in that one cloud that I pulled up into, and then you got way ahead. I'll probably be right with you whenever we pull up into this one.
Well, let's hope Tim left us.
It's not new. And we're low, so we'll see.
Yeah, it's not really all that good.
No, I drained it.
You've done that twice in a row, I think, Tim.
Well, since I'm just wiping the bugs right now, I might as well stick around for another circle.
I'm right behind you. Actually, this circle picked up a bit. You adjusted a bit more here to the north, and it got better.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
I'm here. I think I'll just stay for all the way up.
The next cloud I just passed under seemed very potent. Net were about 6.5.
Wow. This one gave me that too at first, so I don't know.
Well,
yeah.
The stronger the thermal is, the more important it is that you center it quickly. So there's advantage to staying in the one that you've already got centered.
Hi, Funk. I'm not really sure
So
what
far.
you mean. Was meinst du?
So you're wise to stay. If you stayed, I guess. We'll see.
You mean the integrator? Yeah.
Yeah, I went straight through, but I never saw Netto over 5. At least where I was at.
I got a little something out of it, but not much.
I
It's
got
5.6
cloud
now.
base because my water bill's hitting.
It's Cyprus, the old Condor3 scenery.
Oh, you know, when we're talking about zooming, I do tend to do pull-ups more aggressively if I'm flying upwind, because I don't like to thermal upwind. So I bias pull-ups to try and get as high as I can. Downwind, I just go for distance along the ground.
You know, I think I'm going to do that right now. That's a good point.
Be right back.
This one's pretty good there, Rick and Bruce.
Thanks, Doug.
Good time to work the bugs.
I stopped in one to do a bug clean, did 4 turns, and then left and never did a bug clean. Whoops.
Oh.
And my bug cleaners got stuck partway on the wing. I guess I got going a little too quick.
Ooh. If you catch it early enough, you can still pull up and they would come in, but if that ship has sailed, they're stuck.
Yeah, I've been trying.
Don't forget your bugs, Mark.
Thank you. I launched him as soon as I was slow enough.
Boy, the bugs really accumulate over time. Anybody have any idea what the drag penalty is for having the bug wiper stuck?
It's non-trivial. I think it's something like 10%.
Ouch.
I had to do a final once with them stuck out, but luckily I had a ton of altitude. But you could tell.
Terrific.
Oh wow, I'm near cloud base and my DH to turn point 3 is, I'm only a little bit positive. It must be a really high turn point.
Yeah, I think it's 1900.
$64.04. So it's signed on the map.
Yeah, 6404 feet would be about right. But I mean, cloud base is 7. I mean, so it's only like 200 meters below below cloud base.
You guys, when you're thermaling, is flap 5 or landing flap better on the JS3?
Landing on the JS3. Don't try that on the AS gliders. For there, the L really does mean landing.
Okay, thanks for that.
I didn't know that until
only if you're
recently
below.
in my Condor career.
What did Week say? Only if you're below
110.
Or below 110 for speed.
Then you want to bump it up.
Hey.
I usually just follow the LX, what it says. Thermaling or not. Right or wrong, I don't know.
Yeah, well, today's a non-LX day for me either, so.
I'm noticing that I turned off like the thing that says what your flaps are in the lower right. I want all the stuff off my screen, but I had really been counting on that thing to tell me which flap position I'm in. I'm now actually having to look at the flap lever, which is rare.
Yeah, forgot to put Kotasa in today because I'm not using the LX.
Yeah, I forgot to pin Kotasa in VR, so I have it running but not in VR.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. I normally turn the HUD off.
Yeah, the HUD really messes with me. The depth perception's all weird on it.
Just got a bunch of stray stuff in it. You know, don't need like how much longer the gates open when you're on course and.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking about. The yellow writing of how long the gate is open just really throws me off.
Oh, you guys are right about that landing flap thing. That's pretty good. Thanks.
Yeah, I just tried it too. It's pretty good. Didn't know it could use for thermaling.
Yeah, I think it was only like 6 months ago or so that I actually asked, because I assumed that L was landing. And people were like, no, L is Longa, German for slow, which doesn't necessarily mean landing. But, I never knew that.
Well, I got to say, Longa sure worked for me today there.
You've done well today, Doug.
Well, it's all a matter of luck. Either that or it's that Greek thing in me going, I have to show these people that Greeks can fly.
Home field advantage, it's real.
There you go, that's it. One time on Cypriot soil, and I think I'm actually an expert here about that.
Flying into rising terrain, you can get low in a hurry.
Funny how that works.
Oh, Mark, you know how you said you had that terrible crash yesterday in Condor?
Oh, yeah. I've several of them where my computer just goes all the way to the post. Yep.
I did the EB Cup, I don't know why, and it was insane, very low activity, very low strength, or very weak, low variability, all this stuff. It's a 3-hour task, it turned out being. 30 minutes from the end, my computer just stopped and rebooted.
Yeah, that's what mine was doing.
I've never had that happen. It comes on with a black, it's a black screen, not a blue screen, and it's got a really nice.
You just powered it on for the first time.
It said your device has sustained an error. We're going to restart or something like that.
Oh wow!
I took the VR off and looked. It was all black and had really nice, pretty font and everything. Sorry, dude. Never seen that.
Yeah, I don't I asked ChatGPT and asked it for suggestions, and it said maybe it's a power supply issue or a thermal issue. It could be that, because I am my power supply with my new video card is kind of at its limits. But I don't know. I think it's a driver somewhere leaking so much memory that it just absolutely makes something shit the bed.
Well, if it's a thermal issue, you just need to thermal a bit better.
Yeah. I see what you did there. The thing is, I actually have a power meter right at my wall to measure how many watts I'm drawing, and I was not getting anywhere near my power supply's limit. And then I checked the CPU temperature whenever it rebooted right out of BIOS, and it looked okay there too. So I don't know what it is, but it only happens sometimes during a Condor loading screen. But I've seen it also with Microsoft Flight Simulator, usually when it's trying to load something.
I think I got too low.
I see you back there. I was in the same position. I don't have much of a climb here, though.
I had a climb back there I should have taken, and I left it early, and that's one for the T-shirt.
I'm going to leave this one and hope that the ones right ahead of me where Tim are, they work, and I can get them.
Rick, do you have helium in those wings or something?
No.
Oh man, I'm screwed.
Maybe not, Bruce. I mean, these ridges look like they should pop something off. The wind turbines are facing the right direction today, but they're not turning.
Well, I'm going the wrong way looking for clouds, so I may not have to land. I think that's a good chance of not landing, but not a great task for me today.
You need to climb more to get to the penultimate turn point, or the last turn point, than the finish.
Rick, I think it was a good thing we stopped here. Those guys ahead of us are looking really low.
Yeah.
That rising ground is really deceiving.
I'm not low, I'm just temporarily unhigh.
Well, I'm going up, not very fast, but I'm going up.
I just realized the guy I was following is in an EB-29. Kind of explains why he was able to go a little bit flatter than I was.
So on this standard PDA, when it gives you the altitude for a plane in your farm, is that relative or is it absolute?
Relative. And the climb rate that it gives is not energy compensated.
Well, I feel lucky to have found a thermal period. 3.3 netto, I'll take it right now.
Yeah, I'm climbing something about the same.
And I was getting below ridge. I was below the upper ridge.
Very good there, Mark.
Yeah, it's been building the whole way up, averaging 4.6 now.
Okay.
I'm going to take it all the way up because it'll get me to the next turn point. About right.
Before
Sounds
you
like a
turn
plan.
them loose.
Sounds like a really good plan.
3.1 and then integrated.
Yeah, that thermal was exactly what the doctor ordered. It got me as high as I needed to get to this turn point and home without hopefully any stress.
Nice.
Thanks for that one, Rick. Or I should say, Mark.
You make that turn point, you got it.
So the question is, do you go slow and over the hill, or do you go rip it around the side of the hill?
Yeah, I'm watching. Everyone ahead of me went to the left and around the hill. I'm going to probably go straight to it.
Ditto.
Slow down a tiny bit to do it, but I think I can just head straight. I also really, whatever this is, this open mine or whatever it is on the side here is just fascinating. I can't stop looking at it. Some marble quarry or something? I don't know.
I will have to ask my friend Panayoti over in Limassol if it is the mine that I think it is. Sorry, guys, I got this Greek thing going today.
You have a ridiculously good Greek accent, too.
Yeah, it's really good.
It was your father who came over? You don't, like, you're not a native?
No, my parents both immigrated from Greece back in the 50s. I was born in Canada, but my first language is, in fact, Greek.
Ah, okay. You know what? Looking at it now, maybe going around would have been the way to do it. Huh. Yeah, for some reason I thought it was a cylinder centered on the top, and it's not. It's a triangle. So you have to go to the back edge of it.
Well, I can definitely tell you the bug wipers being stuck out really do hurt. I cannot keep up on a flat glide at high speeds, not even close.
No. It's difficult.
I seem to remember Dennis Simmons saying, you know, it was something like 0.9 of a hit or 0.6 of a hit, somewhere in there. He was messing around.
And it wouldn't surprise me. I think I know exactly where I did it. Climbing turn point 1. Partway through going, oh yeah, wipe the bugs off. Wipe the bugs off as I was hitting cloud base and pushing the nose over to get going. I think oversped them right there.
Well, this has been a really different, scenery today, something different to look at. Seems to work.
Before, and I've said it again, I love just all the places in the world that Condor can take you, and I love it when they just throw in some weird scenery like this.
Okay, Doug, don't take out the antenna. Don't take out the antenna. Don't take out the antenna.
I went right around it, yep. Same thing.
No, I'm like right eye level with the thing.
Well, I had to go around behind it. So I got like a 270-degree turn around it.
Oh, I actually found a little bit of lift going up the hill here, so I went straight for it.
Yeah. Before, if you go around the hill to it or right after it, that whole area right before the turn provides a lot of good lift.
Holy smokes, is it ever?
Cloud I was going for died.
Hey, I'm going to have to punch out a little bit early today, but you said the cafe. Where do I get the landscapes for next week? Or get the name of them?
Well, we only fly Cafe Cream on Sundays. Well, usually.
That's when I'll usually be able to fly.
I could put if I was done here, I could put the link in there for you. If you, yeah,
I'd appreciate it.
If you just Google Cafe Cream, like French Condor Soaring or something, I forget the name of it, Cafe Volet or something. It's easily Googleable. The thing is, the site is in French, so you have to translate the French to get the information about the upcoming flights.
If you look far enough back in the chat, you might. I pasted it in before for people, but it was quite a while ago. You might find it.
All right, I'll look for it, and 'cause I don't think I'd always be lucky enough to be able to load the landscape before the race, just before.
We got a 50-50 chance that it's AA3.
All right, I'll see you guys next weekend.
Hey man, good to see you.
Cheers.
Man, this JS3 is incredible.
It really is. I would love so much to fly one of these.
Someone who flies the U.S. soaring contest had one with the jet sustaining, but he only got 50 hours on it, and then he parked it in a tree. It was a total loss.
Ouch.
What a shame.
Yeah, he said he'd saved his whole, it's like his dream glider. He wanted something his whole life. Got it, and then 50 hours in it, he just got a little bit confused about the control layout on landing and ended up putting it in a tree.
Oh, man.
Hopefully he's got a good insurance.
Yeah, I think he said insurance covered it. I mean, it was a total write-off. But the problem is getting delivery on another one is basically impossible. I think that's what he said. I don't remember exactly. And the big thing was he wasn't hurt. I mean, I saw a picture of the thing in the tree. He said it took him like 4 hours to get out of the plane, but he wasn't hurt. That's the big thing. I mean, that kind of thinking. I saw where the plane was parked in the tree. That's the kind of accident that could kill someone pretty easily. Congrats, Tim.
So thank you. So it was basically suspended in the trees.
Yeah, it was just it almost looked like he parked it in the trees perfectly. One wing was resting on a limb, and I forget what the other wing was doing, but I mean, if you're going to land in a tree, he did it about as well as you could. I'll look up the article of it. There's an article about it.
Vielen Dank, Frank.
What a break to have the lift, hey, Mike?
Yeah.
Congrats, Mark. That was close.
Congrats, Tim.
Congrats, Mark.
By 10 seconds. I could have fluttered a bit on final. It wouldn't have killed me.
Yeah, and
Nice.
why did you even bother to vent the water before?
I figured it didn't make any difference at that stage. I was already VNE, and I already had the altitude.
I see what you guys meant about the antenna. You have to dodge that sucker.
Yeah, you drop the water, it changes your angle, and you fly a steeper angle and you fly a longer distance.
Yeah, but I mean, I was already VNE over altitude, so... Or I don't know. I avoided flutter the whole time and then lost to Tim by 10 seconds, so... Could have pushed.
Yeah, that was very close.
I actually thought I had you. I thought you started so much earlier that I didn't... I thought I had you by a minute or so. Guess I just miscalculated.
So, Mike, if we lose our signal, we know you have hit the antenna.
No, well past it now.
Oh, good.
Well, once again, this Discord channel is representing well.
Well, it's half the pilots on the server today.
Yeah, but it's also the top pilots on the server.
Yeah, there's not a lot flying today.
It's a strange landscape. People didn't want to bother.
It's funny how they put in trees here right by the airport, but there's very little else in the way of scenery.
Are they white again?
Yep, yeah, the white trees. In very unnatural looking patterns.
Guys, they're cypress trees.
Had
to get that one. Just so sorry.
Well, the funny thing is they actually don't look like cypress trees, but they're white.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so this is a really stupid question. Are cypress trees named after Cyprus, the island?
I have no idea. I have to ask my friend Antonis. You guys are going to get so sick of me.
And ask your friend if he can make a chicken souvlaki for me, since you don't want to bother with birds, only with fish.
Oh, you want the tzatziki as well, my friend? You know, you cannot have the chicken without the tzatziki. And anyone calls the gyro a gyro, I'm no longer your friend, okay?
Congrats, Doug and Rich.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tim. I wasn't as brave as you and Mark going into that last turn point.
I was a bit overconfident when I left that last climb. I thought that I had the turn point made easily. I didn't realize that it was kind of at the very tippy top of that ridge, and not have to go around the back. It was closer than I thought. If I had to do it again, I'd have gone out front.
I took one more circle after you left there, Rick, and I was just in and out of the cloud. I think that bought me the extra 100 or so feet, and I slowed it down so I was able to go beeline straight to the antenna. Just managed to make it there.
Mike and I did that too.
I was below the base of the antenna. I had to go around the back of it.
Yeah, same. I
Well,
came around the back of it and pulled up right to it, and then a really good lift as soon as you got around the corner, but it was sketchy going around the corner.
Yeah, there was a lot of sync running into the last couple of kilometers running into that turn point.
Well, you were the smart guys. You didn't waste time getting extra altitude you didn't need. We had extra altitude so we could go right at it.
I mean, you say that the way it worked out, but it could very easily have been Rick and I complaining about doing something stupid and hitting the mountain.
Well, any day I don't end up killing myself in the side of a hill is a good day for me.
Everybody's done, Mike. We're still 14 km from the finish. What the heck?
I don't know, man.
There's still one guy behind you.
I was like the last one to start.
Okay, well, I wasn't. I got screwed there.
Yeah, Brother Victor's about 45 kilometers behind you. He's in a JS5 as well.
Yeah, well, newbies don't count.
Oh, I don't know about that. 1, 2, 3.
You're not a newbie anymore.
Yeah, I guess. I'm sort of like old guy.
We're all still learning.
Man, there isn't one day there, Rick. It's funny because I was talking to a friend of mine, a non-aviation type, and he was asking me about glider racing, and I said, well, your experience in the past, you must really do well, and I went, not at all. This is a completely different type of flying from anything with an engine on it, and searching for the energy up in the atmosphere. He didn't even have any idea of that. But when I tried to explain to him exactly how different all this is, and that every time I strap on the goggles or strap on a sailplane, it's a brand new learning experience for me. It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, you could fly the same task twice, and it'd be completely different both times.
Oh yeah, and it's funny because when I first started getting back into sailplanes and all that, I thought, well, I've got a big jump ahead because I started flying sailplanes as a kid, and then I got all this experience as a pilot, and man, was I wrong.
I watched Tim and Mark pushing into that hot rising ground, and they got a thermal that looked pretty low or close to the ground when they got it. I wasn't that brave. I stopped for a climb before I got that far in.
Yeah, you and I both. Yeah, I was looking at the same thing. Went, no way, no how. I just not going to do that.
Yeah, I got one climb that I got lucky on, but it wasn't very good, so I left and gambled again. And then that last climb, if it wouldn't have worked, I mean, I'd have been toast. And you can't really count on that stuff in Condor3, but today it worked.
Oh, congrats, Mike.
Congrats, Mike.
Congrats, Mike.
Congrats, Mike.
Thank you. Sure collected a lot of bugs on that last run.
Congrats, Bruce.
Congrats, Bruce.
Congrats, Bruce.
All right, gentlemen, I'm out of here. I'm probably not going to fly tomorrow because I'm going to fly the DCG, but I will see you all sometime next week.
See you later, Mark. Well done, mate.
Bye, Mark. Have a great evening, and we'll see you soon.
Bye, Mark. See you.
Well done, Bruce.
Oh, come on.
No, you dug yourself out of a really nasty hole down. I saw you down there and you were below the hilltops, and I thought you were toast. Digging yourself out of that and getting a finish, you did well.
Yeah, you did well to escape from that, Bruce.
Bumpy, bumpy.
Yeah. Nice parking.
Thank you. Well,
Yeah, I tried to get myself as close to that DC-9 ski as I could.
I think it was good doing this for a change. Something new.
It was fun.
It was a lot of fun, yeah.
Yeah.
That's just a different scenery.
Nice to see Cyprus.
Yes, you come to my house again, then we will definitely have the chicken brochette for you, the souvlaki you want, okay?
Oh, very nice.
Guys, I'm out of here. I'll see you again. It was a lot of fun flying with you today.
Yeah, it was indeed. Bye, everybody. See you guys.
See you, Doug. See you, Tim. Take care,
Bye-bye,
fellas.
Tim. Bye-bye, Doug.
Yeah, I'm out of here too, guys. Catch you tomorrow.
See you, Bruce.
See you, Bruce. Catch you tomorrow, mate. Again, well done for digging yourself out that deep hole.
Thanks, man.